And I had asked for the X-rays. There were like 7 of them. Never saw them. And I was asked her to send them to Dr. Redden as a consult. And of course, she decided that she did not want to do that, and
so the
it was already a couple weeks into the injury.
Yeah, so the lady or the owner of the horse from last week's show had a supposed crack in a coffin bone. We said that the mother could have stepped on the horse's foot or something like that, because I was like, well, how does that happen? And, you know, like you said, a farrier should go out the first month of a foal, and then every month after that up until whatever point, you know, that's good for him. And this owner was like, no, we'll just see how, you know, and they bred the foal to be a working horse or a show horse or a professional training horse type deal. And she said, no, that's not good. So you're saying that a farrier should come out, if you're going to have a professional horse or a horse in training or a sport horse, every month for how long?
Oh, until, from the point of view of the thoroughbreds, until they're usually sold at 18, 20 months of age. Some foals are sold at 6 months of age. Or if we're talking about sports horses, when they're first shod, they begin their training, which may not be until, 3 years old or so. So, but it was long ago, the top horses, the valuable horses and the top class breeders have known this for over 100 years. It's just a pity that some of the rest of the world is slowly but surely catching up. But they're undoubtedly, if you go to the sales, whether you go to Keeneland in the States or Newmarket or in Ireland, and if you look at the sales of thoroughbreds, there are very, very few with conformational issues, very few. And all of them have been looked at that pattern. Well, I'm 100% convinced that if you line up 100 professionally bred horses and 100 non-professionally bred, when they're 2 years old, you would immediately see the difference. So when we don't fix these problems, when we have a leg that doesn't work in a nice straight line as a hinge, the force, the horses weigh half a ton and they go up at 45 miles an hour and they jump high fences. Those forces, if everything isn't lined up, in the end, you either get injuries caused by repetitive strain, or you get traumatic injuries because they just land badly and snap a ligament, not necessarily snap a bone.
Mike, you were going to say something?